The Unort Yankees.
So white stake is the base difficulty. That's what I assume Pat was playing on because he has a one
Mm-hmm.
run. Red stake, small blind gives no reward money. Green stake, required score scales
Okay.
faster. Pretty simple, just more difficulty. Plus, no money. Shops can have eternal. They can't be
Ah,
destroyed.
so
One less discard. So instead of having 4 and 3, you
so
have
each
yeah,
so each stake is an additional effect.
yeah. It's like New Game Plus. It's to challenge yourself to get better.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on purple stake because it scales slightly harder than I am used to. This is the checkered deck. The checkered deck has
So
only red
hold
and black cards.
so hold on.
All right.
The red stake, like difficulty 2, that has the required score for anti scales harder, right?
Yep.
So I assume the purple stacks on top of that.
Yep.
Holy crap.
It's not too bad. It's like a 25% boost each time.
Oh, okay.
So it just makes it like 1.5 times as
So it's
difficult.
okay. So it's
Ooh.
not normal scaling, extreme scaling, ultra godly, absurd, ridiculous, ludicrous uber scaling.
It can feel like that, and I'm not very good at
That
purple.
took so long. That took so long to say. I feel like I lost your attention halfway through
You
the
did.
sentence.
Absolutely did. I'm very tired today, if you can't tell. Ooh,
Oh, go to bed.
no. So clearance sale is usually a very
Fecker,
bad thing to get, but the checkered deck is very easy in the first few antes because you can
I didn't. I didn't see what that was.
uh it's okay. All cards and packs are
Oh,
25% off.
it's
Meaning
a discount.
Yep, meaning I can get hallucination. I would go for him if I had the right money, but I don't. Hallucination is one of my favorites. You have a 50% chance whenever you open a pack to get a tarot card. Tarot cards
Mm.
are the things that you use to make your deck
Oh dear lord.
fixed. All cards
Yeah,
played previously are debuffed. Checker deck is
debuffed.
very good for flush because you literally have half a chance of drawing one color.
Right, like that.
Even though this card's debuffed, it doesn't really affect my score too much because we're so early on. Probably could have discarded for a better thing, but checkered deck, I don't really tend to care about maximizing this. The amount of hands you have at the end of a thing gives you $1 each, so it's better to have
Mm.
more hands than less.
Right.
Played face cards,
One
I
in two
actually
chance
might take
to.
that. It has a chance of giving you money when they score. Because I'm not doing it in one... Oh, here we go. Jupiter, flush. Literally the only thing I have played so far.
Mm.
Making that better is better. For every played face card, I have a 50-50 chance of getting $1. So if I do this, each one of these is or $2. Yeah, chance giving me $2. On average, I get $2 per hand. Didn't hit it, that's okay.
Mm.
Are here because we're pretty much guaranteed to win. It's flush. I need to basically get the same score I did again. $2.
Nice.
This game is based around how much economy you can get and keep.
Mm.
Hallucination might have been an actual bad call. What blind am I on? Oh, I'm on small blind. It might have been a bad call because I won't be able to use it super well yet. But honestly, that's not the biggest concern for me right now. Hey, money!
Money.
I'm, again, just
Can I
trying to...
have some money?
Right now I'm just trying to fish for more face cards so I can keep getting more money. Because for every $5 you have, you get $1 of interest. Which means you get more money. Oh,
Right.
face. This is eternal, meaning it can't be sold. And I kind of want this because photograph is very good. But it's also eternal, and that means I have to keep it. I only have 5 slots. I do need something, though, right now. Fade cards are debuffed. That's not very good. I'm going to do something a little bit funky. You can rearrange how cards are placed, and jokers activate left to right. So we don't care about hallucination. Business card is only a money card right now, but first played face card gives X2 molt. You see how it's like an outline instead of red lines? That multiplies the total molt. So it's a multiplication multiplier. So if I have all
Okay,
of
you
the...
lost me. You lost me for a second in saying outline or red lines instead of white lines or whatever.
Yeah, sorry.
It took me a minute to realize you were talking about the background of the number versus the characters themselves being red.
Yeah. It's easier for me to show if I have an example.
I understand what you're saying. It just took me a moment to catch on.
Hallucination!
It took me a moment to catch on because you phrased it in a way that I'm like, why? What?
Yeah,
Oh,
sorry about
right.
that.
Yeah, okay.
That's on
He's
me.
fine. He's fine. I figured it out eventually, so don't worry about it.
I'm just doing some deck fixing right now because tarot cards. Ooh,
Right.
That's really good. So you see how played spade cards give +3 molt? That is a red number. That's a white number. You, for the things that activate your final multiplier, I'm going to call it final multiplier, you want all of your normal multiplier to go off first and then have your final multiplier because it ends up being a bigger number. Hierophant makes cards, bonus cards, they give more chips when scored. I've talked to you a little bit about this before. I could have positioned that better. Having these cards go last makes photograph better because you wait for more chips and more multiplier pretty much to have the thing go off, I think.
Yeah.
I could be completely wrong in that, but it feels better. Business card not doing so good. Hey! I used a wheel. It has a 1 in 4 chance of... It has a 1 in 4 chance of doing a bunch of effects. Tarot cards. It can give foil, holographic, or polychrome to a joker. Foil's more chips. Holographic, more molt. Polychrome, more final molt. Continue play. So it just gave Wrathful Joker, which is one of the ones I'm going to keep for a while, more final multiplier, or no, more total, not final, sorry. Spectral Pacts are really cool, but also really funky. They are how you really mess with a deck. Not always for the better. I didn't want to explain all of them because they're kind of weird. Oh, right, I'm stupid. Still gonna keep business card because we had a... Nothing? Why am I keeping business card? For the money, that's right. I also just thought about it, and photograph going first doesn't actually really matter. And it kinda does, because we have Wrathful, but who cares right now? I could buy these planet cards. I could buy straight flush, but I don't really plan on going for straight flush, and I'd rather keep the $2. Hallucination? Yeah! Creates 2 planet cards. Hey, Jupiter!
Oh wow. Hey, nice.
And Earth, which I can sell to get over the amount of money. I don't care about that. I'd rather go for another Jupiter. Fool gives you a copy of the last card that you used. Let's hope for another Jupiter.
Mm.
Nothing, so skip. I'm not gonna reroll because I want to keep the I wanted to keep the money I have so I could get a little bit more interest.
Right.
Yeah, no, playing the final face card at the end is actually much better, I realize. Okay. Hallucination? Nope. And I take high card when I'm doing flush runs as an emergency if I can't get a flush. Because that means I have to play 4 cards just to draw for more. And I don't want that. I try and get at least $5 for multiplier just so that I can have something, I guess, really.
Right.
Wow, that really sucked. These are glass cards. They have
Now, what's up with the?
Sorry, what?
I was about to ask what's up with the glass card because I've seen Pat got one.
Glass
his
cards
video.
are really good because they give final multiplier just like photograph does, but they have a 1 in 4 chance to be destroyed. Ah.
Like that.
Yep. They're actually pretty good if you want.
Nightly.
Yeah.
One of your jokers is photograph, right?
Yep.
So,
Ooh.
does that mean that whenever you look up at your cards, you're looking at that photograph?
Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
And now it will make you laugh because you'll think of that.
I will. I don't want any of these. Talisman. Actually, I could use Talisman. Talisman doesn't hurt me. Ouija converts all cards to a single random rank. That means I could hit any of these cards. Ouija. Ouija. Like the board.
Ouija, yeah.
Luigi board?
A Luigi board?
I could hit any of these numbers, and I really don't want to have a 3, 8, 10, or an 8. And so that's, you know, that's a 50-50 chance. Destroy 1 random card in your hand, add 3 random enhanced face cards. I could do that, because at worst it destroys a face card and gives me 3. But I don't really like that, because I just picked up Pareidolia. All cards are considered face cards. Played face cards have a 1 in 2 chance to give $2 when scored. Adds Polychrome to random joker, destroy all other jokers. That's not very good, honestly. Because, it can't destroy photograph. I want to keep Wrathful Joker, and I already have a good combination going with Pareidolia and Business Card.
Pareidolia and Business, right.
So I would rather use Talisman, because Talisman, whenever a face card is scored, or whenever this specific king is scored, it gives me $3. Justice is how
so if you can play that king... So if you play that king along with Pareidolia and Business Card, you have a chance to get a lot of money.
Correct. 3, 1,
nice.
2, 1. Hallucination's actually been okay, so I don't really want to... Oh.
Oh?
I'm getting rid of this because this is objectively better. Faceless Joker, you earn $5 if 3 or more face cards are discarded at the same time. All cards are face cards.
Oh my lord!
It doesn't require me to use my hands as a currency. It requires me to use my discard, which I don't have that many of. Crystal Ball gives me an extra thing here, but Faceless Joker is better because it turns my discards into currency rather than my hands.
Right. Plus, that is a guaranteed $5 if you discard 3 cards, right?
Oh yeah. Which I can also discard
Yeah, and then
hearts because I want to go for spades right now. $5.
Right. Whereas the business card was just a chance per card played.
Yeah, it's a 1 and 2. This
So-
is guaranteed.
Yeah. So the Faceless Joker, like, yeah, there's a chance that it'll proc on all of the cards that you play, and you get $10 for a hand. But
it's more consistent.
The odds of that happening are, yeah.
Plus, I kind of need all my hands right now. Now, you could make an argument of, well, you aren't doing it in one hand, therefore it's better to have that, but I also am just like, I prefer, wow, that sucks. I prefer to have something that's more consistent. Wow, give me a Jupiter, please. Ooh, Michael.
Gross Mikera.
So, fun fact that I'm legally required to tell you about, Gross Michael is actually not a type of thing that exists anymore.
What do you mean?
Gross Michael, you might think is a banana, but it's actually, well, it is a banana. But...
Oh, it's the, it's that other breed of banana, isn't it?
Yep, it's
that,
the
like,
breed of
the
banana
artificial
that is
flavoring is based on.
extinct. Because when they were first imported to America, they ended up actually... they didn't have the proper pesticide regulations in there, and just a strain of disease went and wiped out them all completely. We have no way to save any of them anymore, because they just went extinct. There's a 1 in 6 chance for this card to be destroyed at the end of a round.
Ah.
There is a second thing, which I'm going to go to the main menu just because I really want to show you this. That Jokers... Gross Michael, you can be here. Cavendish, what we have now for our bananas. It still could be wiped out if there was a very rogue strand of... I haven't discovered these ones yet? Really? Huh. There's still a chance that it could be wiped out, but it's a lot safer now that we have the regulations. It's 3 times multiplier instead of the 15 flat multiplier. It's better. It's different.
Right. Sucks that the Gross Mikhail bananas are gone.
Yeah. It does.
Because if the banana flavoring is anything to go by, they would have been a lot better.
I agree with you on that. Ooh, Hermit gives you double your amount of money, up to 20. So Hermit is literally just have $20. Not better right now. I messed up completely and didn't play enough cards. Uh-oh. That misplay might have actually killed me. No, we're good. If I can draw a few more spades. Oh, never mind. We still won. We had 1 hand left. You can probably tell that this... Okay, well...
What?
Goodbye, Paradolia. Creates a negative copy of 1 random consumable. Oh, I have never got this card before. This is a legendary Joker. They can only be gotten through a soul card. These are very good. This one...
Creates a negative copy of 1 random consumable card.
We haven't, I haven't told you about negatives yet.
Well, would you like to?
Yeah, negatives are very good. So...
Details, man. I need details.
I'm thinking. Give me a minute.
Oh.
I'm gonna nerf myself. I just picked up a voucher called the Hieroglyph, which reduces the ante, makes things scale a lot less. They still have to go through it, but I also lose one hand permanently. There's no way to get that back.
Oh.
So, I'm not going to explain what this does, because Temperance is right here. Because Hermit is right here. I need a little bit more scaling just before I do anything. You see how I have 2 out of 4 consumables? This one doesn't count as taking up a consumable slot. You might also notice that, wait a minute, didn't you have 1 Hermit before? Yes.
Ah, I see.
Hermit per KO.
Hermit per
also,
KO.
You also might see, you know.
Your chips are ramping up.
Air, not very good. I better take something. Don't want that. I'll rather take this right now just because, well, I guess we don't really need money. But, like, it's fun to have. If I could get a copy of Jupiter here. This boss, every one of your things is drawn face down after you play it. But you can still discard, so it doesn't really matter. This gives you more interest. $1 extra for every interest. We're getting a lot of money. Oh hey, Overstock gives you 1 more card that you can look at here. Hi Michael! How you doing, bud? Ooh, High Priestess, hello. Pluto Venus. Personally prefer to...
Now, with the planet cards, when you use them, they seem to be consumed.
Yes.
Could you theoretically not just like keep stacking them and just use every planet you get, or do you have a limited amount of space for that?
They're infinite.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what's to stop you from just using every planet card you come across?
Me, I'm greedy and I like money.
Oh. So you technically could just use every planet card you come across.
I could absolutely, and probably should use every planet card I come across.
So noted, when I'm playing, use every planet.
If I'm not going to be running 3 of a kind, I'd rather just get the $1 and maybe get another $1 of interest later on, rather than use the card. That's just me personally. I got Hanging Shad, which is very good because it makes Wrathful Joker better. Hanging Shad triggers the first card that I get to play. Oh, wait a minute. I actually want to play my face cards first now because it says first playing card, or first played face card gives 2 molt when scored. Retrigger the first played card. You see how Photograph was activating multiple times?
Good grief.
Yeah. I almost lost there, actually. Oh. Bowl gives you more chips for every $1 I own. Gift card adds 1 to the value of the things I have. Doesn't really do much because I'm not selling them.
Right. The Emperor.
Damn it. I'll use straight flush if I ever have a chance of getting it. Warhammer 4 Dark Tide is available to... This is better right now. Gift card is usually bad, but it's negative, and I take negative jokers because they can...
You didn't explain what the negatives do, I don't think.
Negative +1 joker slot. Same thing with negative consumables. It's literally just +1
right,
slot.
okay. Yeah, okay.
I take it because of things like this, where it's like, oh, 3+ molt for every joker.
Right.
It's actually better than that right now. A little bit better. We're still actually kind of struggling. Even going back in ante, it's the -1 hand that's killing me. Ooh. So, Bloodstone is really good because it's kind of like Photograph on steroids. The only problem is, I have Wrathful Joker. This one is guaranteed 10 molt. This one's a half chance for 1.5 final multiplier, so I don't know is the answer. A card. Sure. Literally nothing good. Oh. Ah, I should have taken Bloodstone. That's on me.
Oops.
Oh, you're eternal!
Hey, there's your burnt Joker.
It's eternal, though.
Upgrade the level of the first discarded poker hand.
So if I was to discard all hearts, that would give me a level up in flush, which is a permanent upgrade. It's eternal, which I don't have that much space for it. I have gift card, which is like, okay. Cool. Oh my gosh, I had this in Swashbuckler, I'm stupid! Oh, crap! A while ago
And you got rid of...
Yeah, I
got
got
rid
rid
of
of Swashbuckler
Swashbuckler.
for abstract. Wow, yeah, I've seriously misplayed this.
Well, you're a dead man.
I might be a dead man.
No, you are. There's no might to it. You are.
And I might not be, because I still have this, but... I would very much like to get a face card, preferably one that is, spades. Thank you. If I get Swashbuckler, I will rectify my mistake. Don't think it's happening, though. But you see why it's like, oh, wait a minute, I could have done this or that. That's how this game works. It's like, hey, free money. I fooled a Temperance. Temperance gives you the sell value of all your jokers. Hallucination.
Ah.
Cards to clubs. It's all sixes doubles the probability, so every 1 and 2 becomes a 2 and 2, or guaranteed chance. Every 1 and 3 it becomes a 2 and 3. It makes things better.
Right. I still have chocolate milk to drink.
Chalky milk.
A whole quart of it.
I misread that. Uh-oh, I have clubs in my deck.
I drink my chocolate milk just like you do. 1/4 gallon at a time.
I think that is a lot more than I do. 4 of a kind. Seriously better than... I think priority over flush, really? Really, that takes priority over a flush. Good to know, actually. Photo chat with the golden seal. This card is replayed several times.
Well,
I think I'd get rid of abstract or something that re-triggers or for some sort of scaling multiplier. Hey, Jupiter, finally, holy crap. Straight flush, still nothing. Emperor, give me better tarot cards. Hangman, that's fine. You know, let's start scaling the absolute crap out of eye card, because right now I'm getting not enough flushes to keep me alive. This is what we call a pivot, where I've had to change from one direction of a thing to another.
right.
I know this is obvious, but I like to explain things. I also am stupid
I've
and made
noticed.
these clubs instead of actual...
You idiot.
I am stupid. How long have you known me for? Too long. You should take me out of here. You should end me.
Oh, that would be...
That'd be good if I had the space for it. Gosh, stop giving me straight flush.
I don't have Odin installed, dude.
Stop giving me straight flush! I can't
Bro.
play it!
This is why you don't build for only one hand. Come on,
This is
dude.
why you build for one hand. Because it keeps...
So when you can't get that hand, you get screwed.
Yeah,
Yeah, it sounds
Pretty
like a
much.
great way to play the game.
it is. I will... Death and Hangman are actually both good. Yeah, I'll take
Well,
it.
then kill the Hangman. Lose $1 per card played.
Oh no, that's such a...
That is such a bullcrap thing, though.
Not that bad, honestly.
Oh, you got $27. You have to play 3 hands. Well, there goes $15.
Just don't play 3 hands then, lol. Just do better.
You say that as if that's always an option.
$3, $3, $3.
Holy crap.
You see why it's really not that big a deal?
Yeah, with that build I do.
I want to not play these cards, by the way, because these are steel cards. Steel cards give you stuff when you have it in your hand. You want to hold them and not use them.
I was looking for a certain spell in Skyrim, and I wasn't able to find it. I'm like, where the frig is it? It then occurred to me I don't have the mod installed that has that spell in it,
Lol.
which would explain why I. No, because like I went through console commands. The spell is called Alter Body. What it does is when you cast it, it opens the character creation menu.
Oh, fucking finally.
But I searched in the console commands. I typed in help alter body and hit enter. Didn't find anything. I tried body. It found a bunch of stuff, not what I'm looking for. I tried alter. Again, a bunch of stuff, not what I'm looking for. So I'm like, I guess I just don't have it then. And then I looked in a chest that had all the spell tomes in the game, and I scrolled down through it, and I'm like, I'm not seeing any of the Odin spells. Okay, I guess I don't have it installed.
I should have.
Sure enough, I go into Vortex and look, and it's not there. Let's see what's... Why did you log me out? Stop logging me out. That pisses me off. Mouse, you are not falling off my keyboard stand!
Delinquent child. So, something that I
Freaking
got, which I don't
slammed.
think you actually saw, is Telescope. Celestial packs always contain a planet card for most played poker hand.
Oh.
I think I have Flush as my most played.
Okay.
Meaning that every single Celestial pack I get is going to guaranteed have one Flush.
Mm.
I'll take pair just for that. No, I'll take 4 of a kind. Because sometimes that takes priority over the other thing for some unknown reason. I also used the hanged man thingy. The one that
I'm
was
so
saving
glad.
for Perkeo.
I'm so glad that I go into Nexus and half of the mods that I see on the freaking website are translations into other languages, like Russian and Chinese, even though my language on my computer, and therefore presumably on my account, is set to English.
I don't know, man. I personally just
New
don't
today.
get upset about translation mods.
Listen. New today, 87. All right. So let's go view more new today. 5 pages of mods. It shows 20 per page. 5 pages. Found 87 results. Filters. Language. English. Tags must not include. Translation. Apply filters. Found 55 results. No repeat hand types.
This is the other reason why you don't have just one type of hand. I got Sock and Buskin, which is very good for photo chat.
Retrigger all played face cards.
Yep. Which also makes the face card do the thingy.
Good lord.
So
You just got
can't-
so much malt off of one card.
Yep. So I can't
You
I-
can't,
I can't have repeat hand types this round. Meaning I cannot play a flush again. So I'm gonna play
Ouch.
high card. But because I have a spade face card, doesn't really matter and I could still go on.
Right.
So you usually build for 1 or 2 types of thing. So you are correct, but I just play very hopefully that I don't encounter that specific thing. Oh my gosh, so much flush. He's nice. What is... I don't know.
There's
That was
not.
it.
There's just not any good daily mods.
You know, I
Which
typically
there's-
don't check mods daily. That might just be me though.
I don't check them daily, but I check in from time to time to see, get caught up, because there are times that I'll come across an interesting mod or two in there, and it's like, ah, cool. And then most of the time, it's just character presets and like, I don't know. Like if I go to page 1, the very first thing I see is aesthetic facial piercing. And let me just say, I need to find, they're not gonna have the thumbnail picture. Oh god, what is this? I despise every bit of this. Here it is.
Photo Buskin Chad, my beloved. Oh wow, I
I'm
just
about to-
single-handed that.
I'm about to jump scare you with this face, by the way.
I would hope that you wouldn't, but
Go look in your...
1 minute. Literally just...
Yeah. I don't like any of this. Beyond the piercings, which, by the way, if somebody has even a
Oh, hi,
third
Bird
as
Joker,
many
you're a
piercings...
little bit late!
If someone has even a third of those piercings, it just looks dorky. Like, David Draymond, for example, he's got the, I think they're called the snake bites, the 2 lip piercings.
Yeah.
And then he's got single, like, studs in the earlobes. That's it. That is fine.
Yes!
Yeah, it's
Yes!
a little bit.
Oh!
Oh, he's going to nut?
I got Crimson Heart, 1 random Joker's disabled every round. First one disabled Hanging Chad, which is kind of the thing that's making this whole strategy go. Gift card, which I do not give a crap about, got disabled.
Nah.
Photo
I was
Buskin
about
Chad,
to say,
my
why do you
beloved.
still... I was gonna say, why do you still have gift card? And then I remembered it's eternal.
It's eternal.
It's
I
not
can't get
by
rid of it.
choice.
And
It's not by choice that you still have it.
scene.
Nice.
So that's Balatro, Overexplained. I had fun.
Violently overexplained, if you ask me.
Yeah. Well, I didn't ask you.